It's October 25th, and we are coming to you live from the Fantasy Draft War Room.
Remember, this is what we wanted. Remember, this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again. Remember, this is what we wanted. Remember, this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again.
Hello, and welcome to the Beer Temple Podcast. I'm your co-host, Chris Quinn, and I'm joined by your other co-host, Mike Shalau. How are you, Mike?
I'm great. How are you? Doing
well. Just finalizing some of the different equations and algorithms I plan on using to determine the perfect six-pack for the draft today, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I'm feeling pretty good.
A lot of preparation for this one.
Yeah. I mean, I got the latest algorithm back from QA a little bit later than I wanted to, but
you got to get on those guys. You really got to ride their ass.
I know, but at the same time, you don't want to have them so dejected that they don't want to help you the next time, or they just don't feel like they're up to it. So it's it's an art as much as a science.
You're a beta.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, more or less. The QC testers are definitely alpha. Anyway, I am. So, I want to thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
I want to thank everyone for listening, tuning in. If you are listening via WLPN FM, 105.5 FM, Lumpen Radio, Bridgeport, Chicago. Thanks to all those guys. Thanks to, again, you guys for listening, whether it's via WLPN or via podcast. So thanks very much. We have, it's the return. We've got, the whole crew is back. We've got the managers here. Mm-hmm. And
most of them.
We've got the war room set up. Mm-hmm. That's right. Most of them. We had, do you want to set up how we do these drafts every once in a while, or?
Yeah, so they're like kind of fantasy drafts, but for beer. So the nerdiest thing you can possibly do. There's a different style league every time we're drafting for. The first one, I believe, was just I don't remember what the first one was. It was draft.
Yeah. It was the draft, but it was you had to fill certain styles, certain parameters.
The hypest draft.
Well, I think that's what some people's strategy was.
That's what some people did.
But
they didn't win, though, did they?
I don't remember quite.
I don't think they did.
I don't remember. But I do know that, so they had to do certain styles, certain ABVs, certain, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the next time,
it
was the bottle cap salary cap fantasy draft, which that speaks for itself. We don't need to go into that one.
Needs to know. Everyone knows what that is.
And yes, and now this one is the it's like keeper league. I'll call it.
Yeah, sure. I think it's the opposite though. It's the eliminator league where when you draft a beer, every other beer of that style is gone forever for everyone.
Right.
No one else can draft it, and no one else can drink it.
Mm-hmm. Ever.
So if you're taking garbage representations of styles, you're ruining people's days.
Yeah.
Ruining a lot of desert islands, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how vindictive or just how bad some people's taste is, or a combination of both.
We shall see.
So,
should we introduce our?
When we get into it, let's get into the team captains.
GMs.
Yeah, the GMs. Go for it. Well, you start.
We've got the king of lambic glassware, Mr. Nate Nelson.
Oh, hey, hi.
Yeah,
also,
Nate Nelson.
Probably one of the best performances I've ever seen in the bottle cap salary cap fantasy draft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's coming hot out of the gate with that vintage Four Loko.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Everyone gets excited when the vintage Four Loko comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Without question. Everyone is intrigued, and then everyone is filled with regret.
Yes.
You also have a very strong T-shirt game. Remember last time I commented on this one is a crying jack-o'-lantern that says "empty" inside. That I think you strategically chose to unveil
literal.
right before the.
Tis the season, and on top of that, I had my sweatshirt "Music by John Carpenter."
Where do you get these?
When else am I gonna get to wear all this stuff, fellas?
Yeah.
It's the spooky season.
Tis the season.
And little known fact about Nate Nelson. I mean, we do know that he's the glassware aficionado.
Mm-hmm. It's his Instagram.
He
handle.
designed the Beer Temple Phantom limited release Stange that we just.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just
The officially licensed limited release Stange from.
yes.
It's great for drinking Sprite out of. I've heard.
Yep, it's great for a lot of things. Danny, is it Prignon? How do you pronounce his last name?
Oh, I'm not gonna be the one that said
Officially,
Sorry,
I don't know
Danny.
I don't know if he liked it or if he just forwarded it on the post about it or something. But that's as official as it gets from that guy, as far as I'm concerned. So
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
that'll hold up in court.
Yeah.
So yes, so that's the little known fact about Nate. He's back. I remember last time we kept the team names, and we just added to them again. I'll see if I can pull those up at some point, maybe during these introductions. Why don't you introduce the next person while I try to find that?
Yeah, someone that I know much better than you.
Mm-hmm.
It is the beer buyer for the bottle shop at the Beer Temple, Max Pelletier. Not to be confused with J Max.
Or Max Verstappen.
We got too many Maxes at Beer Temple.
How you doing?
Yeah, Max Verstappen's picking up shifts.
Doing well. We're chilling. We're good.
Good.
Yeah.
What's one of the most exciting things that's come through the bottle shop recently?
What is the most exciting thing that's come to the bottle shop recently?
Probably
It's
some
tough.
Mezcal or something.
Found it.
Obviously not beer. We'll say it that way. Man, it's tough. It's weird because there's no like styles that people are chasing after right now. So it's kind of like a weird hodgepodge coming from breweries right now.
Found the team names, by the way.
Nice.
We've gotten some like recent like revisiting of Pilsners in Chicago that are super fresh. Like Wiseacre Tiny Bomb just came back to Chicago super fresh. We were just doing a Urban Chestnut.
What's that one called? I don't know how to say it.
Stamich.
Yeah.
Or how do we pronounce it?
Stomstich.
I'm not-
Stomstich.
I'm not German. I
I am German, but I don't know how to say that either. Stomach.
Stomstich.
so like some of these breweries coming back with like really fresh Pilsners. It's really nice to have.
Exciting.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, there's new things all the time.
Nice.
It's impossible to keep up, even for me.
And then if you're a fan of the drafts, there's one person who hasn't been introduced yet. That's because he's not here, and he's on auto draft.
What do you mean? I think he's here.
Eric.
Spiritually, yes.
Well, he had a bit of a nervous breakdown right before the show.
It's too much pressure for
Too much
him.
pressure. Apparently, he just went. He was contacted, but apparently he felt this was coming on. And what's he doing? He's doing auto. What's he doing?
He's on auto draft.
He's on auto draft.
He set
Okay.
it like the beers he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But just like when someone doesn't show up to your fantasy football draft, they go on auto draft, and so
Hello, I am Eric's auto draft representative.
Oh,
that entity will be picking for Eric from a list of beers that he said were probably his favorite beers he could ever possibly think of.
can we
having.
invite back the auto draft? I'm already kind of liking her steez. I think she's got a lot of personality, and I don't know. I mean, I think she could be a Dust brother.
You want her to replace Eric?
Yeah, just generally speaking. Well, I don't know. I'm not
Chris.
going to go that far. Mm-hmm. Yes, auto drafter. I don't.
Chris.
Yes. Okay.
We'll work out the kinks. It's
all right. Keep on saying
it's not passing the
it's
not passing the Turing test right now. But,
playing hard to get. Playing hard to get.
It feels weird now.
So we do have the team names. It's Nate is he is the manager for Team Pips. Eric's auto draft is Team 420 North. Team I am the GM for Team Smooge. No, that's not true. You are you're Team Smooge, Max. Max is Team Smooge.
Yeah, I'm Team Smooge.
I am Team Y Stefan, and you, Mike, are Team Sierra Nevada. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Very creative.
Mm-hmm. So let's quickly just go through the rules because this is very important for the people sitting here, and it'll just give a little bit of an understanding of what we're in for. Unless, is there anything that anyone wants to say beforehand? No one wants to say anything? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So here are the rules. The fantasy draft will operate as a snake draft. Okay. If you don't know what that is, look it up. The starting team order will be chosen at random immediately prior to the commencement of the draft, and it will be picked by Commissioner Surge or his appointed representative. I will allow him to do that. He's got a lot of fading that's going to be going on, so I don't know if he'll be able to do all the duties by himself. Each person has 2 minutes on the clock to pick their beer. And the official clock will be operated under the authority and supervision of Commissioner Surge. You can choose any beer that has been brewed within the last 12 months that isn't explicitly a one-off, okay? So it's a beer that is made at least once a year and is not a one-off. And then here's the big one. Once a beer is drafted, that beer's style becomes unavailable to all other teams, okay? So as an example, if Bell's Two Hearted is drafted, all IPAs become unavailable, okay?
So it's within the last year. Let's make sure of something. So like, let's say...
Last 12 months.
Well, like say like Ora Beer Reserva. Something like that. That's every 2 years consistently.
You're going to have to take that up with Commissioner Surge or hope that nobody challenges it.
Just saying hypothetically.
And you better pray to God that Commissioner Surge is on your side because...
I think he owes me two.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
not just one, two.
I don't know if... I wouldn't certainly start acting that way towards the commissioner, just making those kind of assumptions. But whatever, it's your team. Okay. Challenges, speaking of which, okay? You can challenge anything... but if it's if it feels that it's been made in bad faith, Surge's punishments can be swift and severe. Okay, so don't mess around with your challenges. Okay. You can also ask for rulings on basically anything. You can ask that the rules be slightly modified or something like that. Let's say if there's a style called like Super Saison, you can say, and I ask Surge to designate Super Saison and Saison as one category, eliminating all of them. You know, something like that if you want. Okay. So they can be challenged for any reasonable reason, and it must be brought up at the time the selection is made. Okay, once the challenge has been made... Blah, 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 blah. If the challenge is upheld and you can't pick, and your pick has been overturned, you have 2 more minutes to pick it. Beer Advocate will be the information source on style, okay?
Going back in time.
Yes, exactly. Well, Untapped has about 8,000 styles, so we couldn't do that. But so that will be the source for style information. But, and this is written in the rules, and this wasn't even added this time, information from this source may be subject to challenges. So, if Surge says Beer Advocate's wrong, guess what? Beer Advocate's wrong. It's just how it is. Then you slot the final rosters, submit them to Surge for the final approval. If he picks up any illegal picks, then we'll have to deal with it, and then we'll post it to social media, and it'll be voted on to see who wins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then additional regulations can be proposed. So starting now. So is there any regulations that we wanted to propose before we start the snake draft?
My only request is that we play the ball as it lies.
Okay. Nothing about a snake. Okay.
Nothing about a snake.
I thought there was something spooky, but never mind. Maybe
It's a little foreshadowing from Nate. I feel like he's going to have some interestingly categorized picks coming up.
Yeah, get some contests coming up.
Most contested player in the
It's like
game.
I'm hyper-focused on a couple really stupid things for the sake of this program.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
No.
So those are the rules, guys. Are we ready to pick the draft order?
Yeah, let's get the draft order.
I'm ready to
Let's
lose now.
Go. All right. Who is going to be picking first? Are we ready to figure that out? It seems like maybe.
Oh, we got a
All
randomizer
right.
going on.
All right. Looks like
Serge
Team
just pointed
Pips.
to Nate.
Oh, no.
This is
Team
the
Pips.
fix is in. He had the first pick last time, too.
He did.
What is this about?
Okay.
I feel like Serge's random number generators happen to select Nate Nelson a lot.
And who's second, Serge? Let's see. All right. We
Max and-
Mr. All right. Team Smooge.
Team Smooge. You're Y, Stefan.
I'm Y Stefan.
Got it right.
Stefan, like the alter ego of Urkel.
Right. The most important character in modern American television.
And the third is Y Stefan.
Easy.
All right.
Clockwise.
It is
No,
clockwise.
This is
And fourth is. All right. It's. I think that's. It's Eric. It's your boy, Eric.
it's your
Commissioner
boy.
Surge
Yeah.
pointing to heaven.
He pointed to heaven on that one. Okay. Cool. Are you okay with going fourth, Eric? I just want to make sure that's fine.
Woohoo.
All right. Good. That's
Excellent.
great. I love the AI on these things. Has really
AI.
come.
That's Eric.
Oh, that's Eric. Okay, so he's
It's
like
the auto draft. It's not A.
he's like the lawnmower man or whatever it is, where you can like
What a reference. The Stephen King
Yeah.
book and movie.
where he like goes and lives in
In the lawnmower.
in the lawnmower.
Yeah. The alcoholic that lives in the lawnmower.
I wish I'd.
I was
All
last
right.
last
And
time
then
too.
last.
This is garbage. I don't
Wow.
like this system.
Wow. Okay then. All right, snake draft, baby.
Come on, being on the tail
Snake
end, you get that
draft,
double.
baby. Snake draft. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna start. Let's get it rolling. So we have 6 picks. Team Pips
Wait,
is first.
Were you singing, just one second, were you singing Baby Snakes, but to the tune of Love Shack?
I said I was
You were
singing
singing
Snake
Frank
Draft.
Zappa's
I was-
Baby Snakes, but to the tune of Love Shack.
Baby shark, except
And-
baby snakes.
And
Sorry.
Before Nate chooses his, I would like to contest his because I know what it's going to be. Continue, Nate.
a pre
A
contest.
blind contest.
On what ground? Okay, let's go.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Let's go. What do we got here?
Right.
Because now we're all enemies as of right now.
The blood feud begins. Okay. First selection. Slot number 1. American IPA.
Who could have seen this coming?
Right?
And the beer is Scratch Basil IPA. 0 hops. 100% hopped with basil. Beer Advocate calls it an American IPA, and so do I.
You monster.
Easy, Eric.
Yeah,
Easy
chill.
Auto Eric. It's okay. I mean, I agree. I see where it's going. I mean, you're going just to hurt other people.
He's just
You're
an
taking
agent.
all
As with-
IPAs off.
As with last draft, he's an agent of chaos. And
Yes.
what else can you ask for?
Oh boy.
I think it's a great pick, to be honest. That beer's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an awesome beer. It challenges what you think an IPA is, and it's just kind of a fascinating experiential type of beer.
Yeah, it really is. And like they use different types of basil in that too. Just like
I believe it is wild foraged basil
It
from
varies.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah, I think it varies year to year.
Yeah, it's great beer. Can't even
And that's a wild first.
one of the last American IPAs that's distributed in 750 milliliter bottles.
Yeah.
Hey, Meantime is still out there. Don't count them out.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yikes. All right. Well,
Okay. Well, that takes off. I can't do scratch bails without paying my first. Okay.
right.
You hate to see
So you're up. So we got
Yeah.
we're off to an interesting start. We're off to kind of a Sean Bradley of number one picks, if you will.
I feel confident we only have 6 beers. We got to have a hoppy beer to appease some people. I'm pretty confident that my hoppy beer is still going to be here when it comes back to me. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's.
Okay then.
Zigging and zagging over here.
Yeah, so I think-
misdirection.
I think we're looking at. Let me pull out my dossier right here of
Oh,
all
sweet
the
Max.
breweries ever made. Let's do.
Oh my gosh.
I think a
she's got a syrup.
saison.
Ooh,
I'm gonna take saison off the board.
love it.
We're thinking Saint Adarius, West Ashley. I think a solid saison
Not
with
even-
some apricots.
Not even their best saison. So
Well, here's the thing: you have, depending on how you look at beer advocates, where they actually put them, it's a solid saison from them.
I tell you, that's not the one I would have chosen, but it's also not.
Well,
not
here's
my
the
draft
thing:
list,
is
it?
the saison that you're looking at a saison?
Are you telling me that New Glarus
So,
Spotted Cow
may-
isn't a saison?
maybe, yeah.
Because both Beer Advocate and Untapped
Farmhouse
confirm.
Ale other is on the untapped
There's all sorts of other
designation.
options,
Now,
So should we have a conversation about everything else this takes off the board? Like, is that
I mean-
something we should do? Can we do that for like some of these
Saison
big,
is
these bigger
off the
picks?
board.
I mean that.
Right, but-
that
IPA is off the board. Headhunter, no.
No headhunter.
No headhunter for me.
What about so we're not going sub styles.
do you need the styles? Of
It needs
Beer
to.
Temple?
If you look at Beer Advocate,
Beer
it's those
Advocate, I mean?
styles.
Yeah, I didn't look.
Okay. Well, that's going to help you
Be
a lot.
You're gonna
Flying
have some
blind.
Wild. I'm going to look up every single Mike's.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to be.
It's going to be a double IPA or a
Yeah.
hazy IPA.
So I'm on the clock. Team Y Stefan. I think I'm going to be lame, but it's fine. I'm going to go with a delicious New England IPA called Focal Banger.
oh man,
Wow.
love a focal.
But
Focal Banger.
I mean, New England IPA is a subcategory of American IPA, though.
No, it's not according to Beer Advocate.
We can't do subcategories. We'll be down to very, very few
I
here.
was kidding.
I mean, we can if you want to. I mean, you can challenge it if Serge is going to say a New England IPA is an IPA. I mean, I could go on. I mean, I think we all agree that
Yeah,
a
we
double IPA isn't an IPA, right? But a New England IPA is a little bit
No, I think
hazy.
that's fair.
I mean, I'm trying to paint the corners here.
Right.
I'm like Greg Maddox. I am just
You're
using
throwing two seamers.
yeah. I'm just trying to paint the corners, and we'll see. I think I'm just going to be on the inside of the rules.
And you went focal banger over
King
Julius.
Julius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was more of a. Well, it's still out there, right? I think King
Oh, it's probably a
Julius.
double hazy IPA or something.
Yeah.
along those lines.
How
but
do you?
also over Heady Topper from the same brewery.
Yes,
That's a double IPA.
Oh, it's a double.
that's also
IPA.
a double IPA.
Come on, you
yeah.
got to get your
Got it.
styles correct here, Mike. You're slacking on this.
I've long been a style agnostic, so this is going to be a real tough
Oh,
draft
so
for
you
me.
hate Michael Jackson. I see how it is.
Yes.
Which one? Both.
Yes.
Yes. For
All
different
of them.
reasons.
All of them.
Same reason, actually.
Yeah, you hate them
Oh.
both. Yeah, you're on the clock.
I'm not on the clock.
Oh, shoot. I guess Eric is Eric's auto draft is on. So we have to we have to program it in. So do we have the timer
No,
set?
What do you think?
He has it preset, and so as his picks go off the board, like
Did you do 36
knows.
picks?
yeah, it'll pop up. What?
That's cool.
Did you do 36 picks just in case like people got exactly what he was going to do?
We'll find out. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
I
kind of a
don't
black box.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think it's a lot of if-then statements and all that sort of stuff is going on.
I mean, it's literally a replica of his brain. So
Right. It's a neural network.
Yeah,
With
basically.
the fourth pick in the first round, Eric Capron, select Mamma Mia Pizza Beer.
Whoa! Whoa!
Who could have seen that?
I mean, I know it's not.
Whoa.
Here's the thing: it hasn't been produced in the
Challenge.
past year.
Challenge. It hasn't been produced in at least 8 years.
What? Oh my
But
god!
I know I'm as heartbroken as the next person about Tom
It
Seifert's
lives in
Mamma
my
Mia
heart
pizza beer.
forever.
Oh,
Ooh, true though. True.
okay. I'm trying to pull it up in Beer Advocate, and it just says
Is that?
it
is
just
that
says error. For real. How do you spell that beer?
Mamma Mia?
M-O-M-M?
Exclamation
I.
point.
Different. You gotta have spaces there.
Is it MOMMA or
How do you say it?
MAMA?
Mama.
Mama.
No. Mama.
M-A-M-A?
Yeah.
MMA.
That's got to be enough.
Yeah.
What?
And then MIA or something like that. I don't know.
Just Google Tom Seifert.
Dude, this thing is a ghost.
Yeah.
Remember,
this thing.
I was drinking this thing on the weekends, and now it's a ghost.
Yeah, I know. So there's a challenge. I second.
It's MAMMA Mia exclamation point.
Yeah.
Pizza beer. It is an herb and spice beer.
It's an herb and spice beer. No, I need that. I am, and it's marked as retired. I am challenging it. Producer Serge, does it stand? He says it's no, it does
No
not.
good?
It doesn't
No bueno.
stand. So
Eric?
sorry, Eric. This is going to throw his whole draft into a loop.
Let's go to the next one.
The number 2 pizza beer
Yeah.
on Beer Advocate.
Okay.
Oh, is that
he's-
cash
no,
money
he's got-
from?
The next one will just pop up.
So what's
With the fourth pick in the first round, select Slushy XXL Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake. Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake XXL is conditioned on cherry, vanilla
Okay.
cream, graham cracker, cream cheese, lactose, and red velvet cake mix.
all right?
So there's
no,
Eric.
I mean, no challenge. So producer Serge can only negate it if it's challenged, right?
But what's
I
the
believe.
style?
That is a.
Is that a milkshake IPA or
No, it's a sour
Traditional-
it's a smoothie sour pastry is what I believe that falls into. I'm not
so
sure
in
how
beer,
deep into
beer advocate, does that go like traditional Berliner Weiss then?
Yeah, traditional Berliner Weiss is where that's
What is the name of the beer again? What is the name?
Red Velvet XXL or something.
With
Like
the
that?
fourth pick in the first round, select Slushy XXL Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake.
Yeah, it's a
Red
Berliner
Velvet
Weiss.
Cherry Cheesecake XXL is
Oh, no,
conditioned
it's
on
a
cherry,
fruited
vanilla
kettle
cream,
sour.
graham cracker, cream cheese, lactose, and red velvet cake mix.
All right, well there you go.
So fruited sour
It's a fruited kettle sour.
off the board.
Damn.
Off the board already. Already. Another one bites the dust.
Where-
Another
hits
one
the
bites
dust.
What's that under?
Who knows?
I'm trying to do my. Damn.
You hate to see it.
It's.
Yeah.
Is that a German beer?
So much turmoil.
All right. Well, while you guys commiserate, I am going to draft Trumer Pilsner.
Oh.
What is the style of Trumer Pilsner
German
per Beer
Pils.
Advocate?
It's got to
Oh,
be a
it's
German pill.
German pills. It's what I didn't even put an example of because I wasn't going to draft that. Boring.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Boring.
just one of the best pilsners in the world.
German Pils.
Boring.
German pills, huh?
It's a German pill.
Tremendous. I love that. I love that for you.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you so much.
happy that you got that for yourself.
And then I am going to go to the American Pale Ale category and select Edward.
Ooh, that was going to be one of
That's great.
mine. Good choice. Good choice.
That's a good
you.
choice
Thank
for
you so
American
much.
Pale Ale.
Oh, you've chosen Edward again. Good. Okay.
Sorry, I really like that beer.
Great.
You didn't want to do
Great.
anything like other Maine
Like
Mo or
interesting.
something.
No, I've had better experiences. I love Mo. I love dinner, but Edward.
Dinner's not a
is-
pale ale though.
All right. Well, American IPA is gone already, but
I think isn't dinner like double?
Who knows?
I think dinner's on the board still,
I think dinner is on the board.
but I'm not an expert. I know nothing about beer. I'm still trying to find where this 450 North category goes in.
I think we're back to Eric, right?
Yeah, I think Eric is back.
Eric has.
Let's see
a
what's
hard
next on
choice.
his auto.
With my second pick, Eric Capron. Select Top Butcher Galaxy Bowl, one of the best hazy IPA made by any
Whoa.
Chicagoland brewery.
Damn.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, you can tell he's going with his heart here.
Yeah, really going with his heart, not with his mind, because
So-
that's going to be bad for his. He works.
No.
For
Was that a
Phase
double
3.
IPA or was that a New England style IPA?
I believe that's a double IPA.
Ooh, are you sure? Okay. Can we get a double check on that
I see.
to make sure it's an Imperial IPA on Beer
For what?
Advocate? Galaxy Bowl.
Galaxy Bowl, it's got to be, isn't it? No?
I mean, it was early on in it, so there's a good chance this could still be under a double IPA, Imperial.
Let's look. Galaxy Bowl is a New England IPA
Yeah.
off the board.
Does not count. That's already
Sorry,
gone.
Eric. Sorry, Eric. You've got to do another one. Good job, Max.
Bad night for draft bot.
Draft bot. Bad draft bot. Bad draft bot. Okay.
What does draft bot have to say?
Draft bot.
Fine. I'll go with Double Glazed Milkshake.
Ooh, going with a milkshake IPA.
That's good. So that's its own style, I believe.
Separate style.
Yeah, milkshake IPA.
Everyone has
Got
to take
it.
that off their board. I know all of us were trying to do milkshake IPAs next.
I was basically planning on that.
Backbone.
Okay. All right. So now it's up to me, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. This isn't really going to work.
Ooh, already struggling on pick 2.
Well, yes, I am quite a bit. How much time do I have? I've got 1:50. I may need all of that time. Let's see. Let's go with. What am I going to do here, folks? I really don't know, and it's not just because I'm quickly scrolling through Beer Advocate as feverishly as I possibly can. I think what I'm going to go with is... I'm going to go with... do I really want... I'm going to go with Tiny Bomb by Wiseacre Brewing Company.
Is this the check?
Check pills, baby. Check, please.
Oh, wow.
Check, please.
Nice.
So, yes, that's what I'll go with.
Okay.
So there. Now I'm in the clear now. I got my IPA. I got my lager. I'm good
That's
now.
nice for you.
Yeah, for me. That's who I'm drafting for, my team.
I'm in that situation of like, do I want to do something that's hoppy, or do I do a lager? Pilsners are off the board basically. All 2 categories of Pilsner are gone outside of Imperial Pilsner.
Okay.
Let's skip
All
that.
2 categories of Pilsner.
Yeah.
So there's
Only but the 2.
There's 3.
This
There's
is where
3.
Beer Advocate is really reining us in here.
Yeah. So, okay. Here's the thing. Nate's not going to choose my 2 other lager categories, but my hoppy categories, I don't know. We have stuff like brewed IPA left or Imperial IPA.
Yeah, Imperial IPA is a big one.
We got English IPA, but you know what? I want my list to be interesting.
Unlike some people.
Who want Mamma Mia beer.
So let's do something a little bit weird. I want everyone to think about lagers. Oh, no. And I want everyone to cross out the IPL category.
I think we all did
For-
that like 8 years ago.
Jack's Abbey,
Oh, okay.
Haponis Union,
Opponents Union. Got it.
which is their like 6%.
Yeah, please explain
IPL.
it more because I definitely don't remember.
Yeah, it's
6%
basically
IPA.
it's basically a West Coast IPA,
Okay.
except done with lager yeast.
No, it's an IPL.
Yeah,
You
Yes,
can't
it
say you
is.
can't say it's basically West Coast IPA. We already took that off the board.
no, it is
Basically.
effectively. It's super dry.
Scratches that itch.
Yeah, it does. It has
Yes,
classical
right.
hops.
Scratches basil IPA. Scratches that itch.
I believe
Yeah.
it has like classic C hops in it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna do IPL as my second pick because I'm bold.
India Pale
I like that. I like that idea. Okay.
Unlike what's gonna happen next, it is gonna be bolder than me.
I don't know, man.
Like a bold pepperoni from Jets Pizza.
Those are pretty bold.
The Cubs have it. Okay, so it's my turn again. Oh boy,
Twice.
2 times. Oh geez, I hope I'm ready. Beer number 2. The style is European Pale Lager. Whoa. They said give him the boot. Birrifico Italiano Tipo Pills.
Ooh.
That's under European Pale Lager?
European Pale Lager.
You got out pedant there, Max.
I did too.
Damn, that's wild.
Someone sliced you up with your specific
Yikes.
categories.
That's a solid pick.
That is.
Look at the smile on Team Pip's face.
Oh wait, there's more.
Oh.
For my third pick. Mm-hmm. You know, they say that variety is the spice of life. But
Yes.
I like to think that it's the salt of your tears. The beer style is Belgian Pale Ale.
Oh, no.
The beer is Taurus Bulba.
Yes. That's a good one. We knew who was going to take that one.
Chris is going to take that one.
Yeah.
I didn't. I did not. I should have known that wasn't making it back around to the second turn.
So, I was confident that both of my lagers are not going to be taken, but only one category was. Not both. Thank you. Thank you for not taking my Czech Pale Lager category.
Ooh.
It is a very, very important category here. Now,
I scanned that one, and I don't know
Hold
what
on,
you're coming up
I'm gonna reach for my flag here because I don't know if Czech Pale Lager. Okay.
it's on Beer Advocate. Now, when people go to Denver and drinking lagers, oftentimes they're like, we're going to go to Bierstadt. Mm-hmm. But there's a new player in the game in Denver. Their name is Cohesion. They're known for their slow pours, their Milik pours,
Oh boy.
and Cohesion 10 degrees, their 3.9% Czech Pale Lager is what you need for your lager category for your bar. So that is my pick.
What is it again? Cohesion Czech Pale Lager.
Cohesion 10 degrees,
So it's a strong. How strong is that beer?
3.9%.
Oh, it's not strong.
10 degrees
I take it
Plato to
back.
start
Oh,
with.
Yeah.
got it. I see.
It has roughly 9 ratings on Beer Advocate, I think.
Roughly 9, I think.
Roughly 9.
There's more on tap.
Methinks.
I don't know.
But Beer Advocate is for the olds.
Yes, that's the thing. So I'm doing some cutting edge here.
This beer is for the young bloods.
Cutting edge lager. Are you going to contest that?
No, I
Cool.
won't. I won't.
But now you're on the time, though.
All right. I'm on time now.
There's only time.
There's only time. That's all we've got. All we've got is time.
Thank you, Enya.
I think, oh boy.
Who can say?
Who can say?
Well,
Now I'm just imagining a world where time moves slowly.
Nobody here has picked anything dark yet. No stouts.
I know.
No porters. Nothing.
I know.
No milds.
It's as if I've strategically
I'm gonna
moved those to
go-
the deck of my list.
I'm going to go with, for my beer, I've got a Focal Banger.
You sure do.
I've got Tiny Bomb. Mm-hmm. I am going to go with Live Oaks Hefeweizen.
Ooh, a classic at this point.
Nice.
Classic, yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Classic style. Great drinking beer. At home on anyone's
At home,
draft
not at a
list.
bar.
Heartbroken is one of the 72 beers on my list.
It was on there for me as well.
Ouch.
And then after this round, I say we freshen our drinks up, gentlemen.
After Eric's first pick, he needs a break before his second pick.
True. After his first, not we'll come back. The AI might need some time to figure out what it's going to proclaim.
Calculate.
Yeah. How are you doing? Is it Eric? Is it Team AI? How you doing there? You doing okay? You keeping up there, AI, or should I not say anything yet? Let's
With
starting
my
to.
third pick, I select
Okay,
Smooch Blackberry Pina Colada.
Well, that's
heavily
weird.
fruited hard seltzer.
Why are you
loaded with all natural blackberry, pineapple, coconut, and key lime. Technically a seltzer, but with a thick, smoothie-like texture.
So
Wait,
it's weird that you're skipping over Mike's pick. Mike?
No,
Is it Mike?
I'm the wraparound.
wait,
Yeah. He's the.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah.
wait. Are hard seltzers listed on Beer Advocate?
I don't think they are.
Oh boy.
I think that might be.
I don't think that's a beer category.
Did we talk about if something exists but isn't on Beer Advocate?
Yeah, there's
Is
a lot
it
of
not
things that
draftable?
exist. There's a lot of things that exist. My
Wow.
homebrew doesn't exist on Beer Advocate.
Wow,
Should
I
that be
love.
draftable?
You know what? I will say, no matter how this goes, kudos for the auto draft for thinking outside the box.
Only auto draft bot.
Are you guys challenging this?
What was the pick again exactly? It was smooth.
Can you please,
Lulz?
Hey,
So let me-
it was
yeah.
Lulz,
Eric?
I
Can you
think.
say it again, please?
Smooch Blackberry Pina Colada. A heavily fruited hard seltzer. Loaded with all natural blackberry, pineapple, coconut, and key lime. Technically a seltzer, but with
Technically
a
a
thick,
seltzer.
smoothie-like texture.
Thick,
But with a thick
smoothie-like
texture.
texture. Okay.
So are you challenging?
He wants a lot of smoothies. I'm gonna let it stand personally. If someone else wants to challenge it,
What
I'm cool.
category would this go under? Would it be like a fruit and field beer?
It would be, yeah.
You're gonna answer it for him? I think the AI has to decide.
That's weird that
What's
you're
it
trying
gonna-
to swing for
I
him.
mean, what if he says this is going to be
Max,
Imperial
ask
Stout?
that again.
He can say.
Is it a fruit and field
Or
beer?
what style is this?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
A fruit and field beer.
I
That's
know
a
that's
style?
the I know
Fruit and
that's
field?
is.
I know that's the hottest category at Phobab this year, but I'm gonna let it slide.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it slide as
Wow,
well.
Eric really building up quite the board
And,
here.
and we're all confident that this doesn't actually fall into fruit lambic category. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of overlap. I mean, the acidity, that'll really get your tummy going. So
Fruit
I kind
and
of wonder.
field. What is
Yeah.
that under? Specialty, I
It's
assume?
under specialty.
under
Yeah, it's
specialty.
just under chili beer.
So like I believe the Gruits and all of the other kind of
Brewers are
herb
different.
beer.
Yeah, but yeah, it's on the
Oh,
same
well,
category.
raspberry tart is on there.
Yeah,
Rubaeus,
all the fruit
Belgian
beers would be
red.
under
a
fruit
lot
and
of
field.
like New Glarus fruit beer are under that category.
Just a lot of New Glarus broadly is in that category.
Got it.
Wisconsins love their fruit.
And their fields, Wisconsin.
Yeah, they
loves
So you guys
those
are accepting
fields.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in.
I don't have
From
the strength to
Chicalica.
fight you now.
What was that? I missed that.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom
Boom,
shakalaka.
boom shakalaka.
Boom
There-
shakalaka.
Yeah,
So
that's what they were
as
trying to say, I
Eric's
think.
eating into your time.
Oh yeah, that's not cool.
Oh
man.
no, I'm already
it's not.
hashing this.
Yeah.
You got a
okay. You got
full
plenty.
Gotta
of
have
time.
time for the banter.
banter.
Oh, so you want me? That was not
Yeah.
to have more banter. That was to make me pick because I've not been not paying attention.
Why haven't you been paying attention?
I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's this gonna
okay.
be? A kvass or a smoked porter? Or what do we go?
Probably not.
Sati, perhaps.
I'm just.
A haposhu.
I'm going with a classic. One that's nice for the weather on a rainy day like today.
Ooh, like where you're
The
going.
Irish Dry Stout.
Ooh, you do Guinness.
The Guinness.
Guinness.
Ooh,
Okay.
damn.
Guinness. Irish dry stout. Got it.
And then you said after this round we're taking a break.
We're
so
taking
I
a break,
can
but why don't
think.
we? Why don't we? Can we go through what we've got so far? Can I see the board? May we take a look at what we've got so far? So let's see. We've got Team Pips has Scratch Basil IPA, Tipo Pills, and Terrace Bowl. But darn,
It's a good list.
that is a good list.
Solid,
Jeez.
solid.
Going to that bar.
Smooge has Sanitarius, West Ashley, which is it's a fruited sour, right?
Yeah, it's with apricots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a saison.
Jack's Abbey, what is it? Hoppiness Union,
nailed it.
Hoppiness Union.
Hoppiness Union,
Let's put that into the.
and then Cohesion,
Cohesion, 10 degrees.
10
There's it's just
degrees.
a 10 and
Check.
there's
it's a beer.
Pale
Which is a beer you've
lager.
definitely had.
yeah, I actually
yeah.
have had it.
Nice.
And then Y
won't say
Stefan has Focal Banger, Tiny Bomb, and live
Dude,
oak.
that is
heck.
classic list right there.
There you go.
From 5-10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to read those, or do you want?
Yeah, why don't we
The
450 North? I was gonna. What have you drafted, Eric?
Yeah.
It's 420 North, not 450 North. We gotta change.
Slushy XXL Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake. Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake XXL
Yeah, we don't need the
is conditioned on
explanation
cherry,
every
vanilla
time.
cream,
AI.
I think we
cream
do.
cheese, lactose, and red velvet cake mix.
The cream cheese makes it, though.
Okay, so that's the first. That's your first pick that you came out of the gates with.
And
that one.
then double glazed orange milkshake.
Yep, double blazed. I think that's what it was.
Fine. I'll go with double glazed milkshake.
Oh, okay. And then your third pick was, man, that's a lot of lactose going on in
Smooch
this.
blackberry pina colada, a
Okay.
heavily fruited hard seltzer, loaded with all natural blackberry, pineapple, coconut, and key lime. Technically a seltzer, but with a thick,
You're going to get
smoothie-like
more
texture.
vitamins going to Eric's bar than any of our bars.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
say
like a
that.
Jamba Juice up in there.
Yeah, basically.
And then Team
You
Sierra
live
Nevada
off that.
has Trumer Pills, Hill Farmstead Edward, and Guinness Irish Dry Stout. Also a good list. Man, there's some good lists here. Some good lists. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat. It's funny. Eric is kind of zagging while the rest of us are zigging. He's going
I don't know. He
heavy
might be-
into fruit puree and lactose. Heavy. But I'm sure he's done for now. Now that that's out of his system.
Yeah, definitely.
It's interesting that this is what he put into his auto draft.
He filled them out. You know, he looked at the spreadsheets.
Went with his gut.
Yeah, he did some analytics, and then he ordered them exactly how he.
Then he
thought
threw
they
the
should be.
analytics in the trash and went with his gut.
Yeah, the eye test only.
Yeah. With
The,
he
that thick,
opened up his
the
fridge.
thickest eye test.
Yeah, he opened up his fridge and
What
just
exploded today?
looked at what looked at what he wanted. All right, well, why don't we I'm sweating bullets. I am exhausted. I feel like I've gone through real war, so I'm going to need to freshen up my drink, but then we'll come back for the conclusion of the draft.
And we're back. Welcome to the Beer Temple podcast. We are drafting beers, and when you draft a beer of that style, is gone forever. All the other versions of it get thrown in the incinerator, and everyone has to drink your stupid pick.
I'm drinking a German Pils now just because until this
is live,
until it's live,
you can have it.
I can have it until we've solidified the draft.
Drinking a Rathaus, but as soon as this goes live, only Trumers.
Man, I hope nobody chooses a Braggot.
Then you have to drink a Braggot. Also, if it doesn't get drafted, all of those styles, they're gone too.
Forever.
Yeah.
That's a caveat
That's
that we
true.
would say. We're here with Nate Nelson. How you doing, Nate?
So good.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Max Pelletier,
Chilling and vibing.
beer
We're
buyer
good.
extraordinaire, and Chris Quinn, obviously, and Eric Capron, who can't be with us, but he is here in spirit and is auto drafting with his representative.
I mean, I'm glad his representative paid well, so.
Best paid of all of us.
100% accurate representation.
What up?
Oh,
I'm a little delayed there.
you are.
things are good, Eric.
So spicy.
Yeah.
And so we're now in the fourth round, halfway through our six packs.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
6
And I
packs,
believe-
6 kegs.
Yeah.
I believe it's on
Six
me.
whatever.
On the wraparound.
True.
And I can't believe we made it to the fourth round without the true American style of beer, the double IPA.
Boring.
I'm going to have to go with the chalk pick, Pliny the Elder.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
There might be snazzier.
Boring.
Whoa.
What'd you say?
Well, I didn't say anything. There's some
Eric,
shade
I
I
was
wasn't
getting
talking.
buzzed.
I wasn't talking to you.
What do you say?
Boring.
Boring.
Boring, boomerang. What?
I don't know.
Boomerang?
Boomerang or
Boring.
boring.
You know what's
Oh,
crazy?
he's in the spirit. He's
sure.
in the
It's in
Halloween
season.
spirit.
It was booring. Gets lost in translation when you have to go through the auto draft bot.
Pliny.
So-
I mean, I'm surprised that category has been around up till the fourth round.
Me too. Especially because the first pick off the board, American IPA, the most traditional version of it, just disappeared immediately.
And then I went with New England IPA. You went with Pale Ale, but Imperial IPA.
Here,
hanging
baby.
around.
Hey, here's the thing also for the for the IPA category on Beer Advocate, out of the 14 things we've done, 4 of them have been in that category. So all we have left in that category is English IPA, Brewed IPA, Black IPA, and Belgian IPA. I know Belgian IPA is very contested.
So no more IPAs.
I'm
will
going
be
to
filled.
contest Brute. I'm contesting Brute as well because that's a retired style.
That's when they stopped adding.
It's not a retired beer; it's a retired
That's
style.
when they stopped adding styles to Beer Advocate.
Exactly right. Exactly.
They did it for like a season, and then was like, no more. No more.
Do you think someone's still making a year-round brewed IPA?
They are. B43 from Old Nation is a pretty consistent one. That's the only brewed IPA I can think of in the Chicagoland area that comes out.
That's
Wow.
bonkers.
All right then.
People still love it. I have customers that come in asking for it.
There's so few now.
Yes, I said customers.
It must have
more than
landed on
one.
someone.
More than one.
both of them?
There are 2 or 3.
Yeah.
There are literally dozens of them.
Dozens. That's too high. That's too high.
There's literally 2s of these.
Yeah.
So double IPA off the board.
Those customers sound pretty cool.
They
Not.
do sound.
Wow.
I'm sorry to misstep
man.
on
That's the most
punchline.
positive thing Eric said all day.
They said not
Almost
at the end.
Almost. He did say not at the end.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well,
Still the most
speaking of
positive
Eric,
thing he said.
what's next in the auto draft queue for Eric?
Oh, I
Auto
don't
draft.
know.
What do you mean?
He's been too.
It's been an auto draft queue.
It's not been an auto draft. This has been what Eric wants.
Yeah, it's
Right,
true.
but he had to order what he wanted in the auto draft queue.
It's true.
Sure.
I
Like
think
obviously
that's
he
just the
wanted
name-
Scratch
That's just the
Basil
name
IPA.
of the algorithm. It's called auto draft.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
Right, you guys have
obviously-
never auto drafted before. You can set your draft preferences before,
Yeah, and then it automatically puts it for
Right.
you. Okay, got it. Got it.
Only auto draft I do is when I go behind the bar and just
All
open
right.
it up.
So what's up with you? You're on the call. He's only got. Yikes. Okay.
taking-
What are you
sir,
going to do, Auto?
don't sue us,
What are you doing,
ESPN.
Auto Draft?
What up? It's your boy Eric's auto pick. With my 4th pick, I'm going with 90s Kid from Eternity Brewing. An Imperial Stout brewed with Dunkaroos, Twinkies,
Okay.
Oreos, Nutty Buddy,
Wow.
Cookie Crisp, Pop-Tarts,
Okay.
Cocoa Puffs, Chips Ahoy, Graham Crackers, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Mini Muffins, Marshmallows,
Mini Muffins?
Kit Kat, Swiss
Which
Cakes,
flavor?
Oatmeal Cream Pies, Nesquik,
Okay.
Count Chocula, Butterfingers, Reese's, and Cocoa Pebbles.
Whoa. That's way.
So no.
a
I
pick.
gotta ask a
Also-
question. Which Pop Tarts? It just says Pop Tarts, but not
all
which
of them.
flavor.
I guess all of them. I don't
How
know.
do they choose what order those things go in?
I mean,
So is this a sweet milk stout? It's a 9.5% stout. So I'm not.
Yeah,
Do
where
we
is
think?
it?
Is it a Russian Imperial Stout or is it an American Imperial Stout or is it a sweet milk stout?
Did it say
Did it say
lactose?
lactose?
Yeah,
I don't
can you
know.
read it again?
read it again.
Yeah, I didn't get all of
It
it.
just says an Imperial Stout, but there's no lactose.
How do you know what it
listed.
says? Well, you're looking it up
What if
online.
there's
I
lactose
assume.
in the ingredients you add? Like Dunkaroos,
Ooh.
there's lactose
What
in
up?
Dunkaroos.
It's your boy
Okay.
Eric's
Oh,
auto
boy.
pick.
How
With
many
my
Dunkaroos
fourth
do you
pick,
need for it to
I'm
go to
going with
milk
90s
stout?
Kid from Eternity Brewing.
Thank you,
An
Eternity Brewing.
Imperial
Shout
Stout
out.
brewed with Dunkaroos, Twinkies, Oreos.
Hey, Eternity
Nutty
Brewing, if
Buddy,
you're listening to this,
Cookie Crisp,
please send us a crawler of
Pop-Tarts,
this.
Yes.
Cocoa Puffs, Chips Ahoy, Graham Crackers, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Mini Muffins, Marshmallows, Kit Kat, Swiss Cakes, Oatmeal Cream Pies, Nesquik, Count Chocula, Butterfingers, Reese's, and Cocoa Pebbles.
Damn. Without the Cocoa
It's
Pebbles, it
an
would not be
imperial
balanced.
stout. It's an imperial stout. I don't know.
That's on tap. It's not on. It is too elite to be on Beer Advocate, technically. So we got to place this ourselves. I don't think it's a sweet
No, they didn't say
milk.
lactose.
Yeah, I
so
think
it
it's
can't
just
be a milk stout.
an American Imperial Stout. Mm-hmm. Do we?
That
I-
sounds
yeah, I
that
think
sounds
it
right
is.
to me.
Yeah.
I have no qualms, and I would go one step further. I think we can all agree that DraftBot really brought
Yeah.
Eric's poetry to life.
That's right.
It's true.
That's
It's
not
almost like
Eric's
I can
poetry.
I can almost hear him saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to him earlier today, and he just would not stop saying Oreos.
Yeah. Well, you definitely. I mean,
Mini
what up?
muffins.
It's your boy
Mini
Eric's
muffins.
auto pick.
Yeah, it's your boy Eric's auto pick.
Dunkaroos.
Insane. I'm glad that we got a good representation of him. I believe Chris is next on the board.
Oh boy, I am.
And he only has
I
a
have
minute and a half left.
Oh
To
boy,
do research.
this is terrible.
He's like looking it up right now, opening up new tabs real quick.
He's just Googling
What
beer.
are beer styles?
Good. He's just Googling good beer.
Good
Oh,
beer,
boy.
enter.
And I'm having problems too. 'Cause
He's
I'm
going
not
to
doing
ask
it.
Jeeves right now. Hey, Jeeves, what's your favorite beer and beer style?
Dog.
All right, all right.
Jeeves is luckily an English individual who only drinks bitters.
It's true. It's a
No one's
good
taken.
call.
No one's even touched the English ale category.
Well, there's not an English
Well,
ale category.
not a mile to be had.
I mean, that'd be in a variety. So it'd be in pale ale category and the brown ale category. So it depends what you're looking for.
Okay,
but
I'm
he
gonna
is
go
down
with,
to 40 seconds.
Oh boy, I'm going to go with my fourth pick. Coniston Bluebird Bitter. baby.
Wow.
There we
Incredible.
go.
One of the best times I've ever had drinking
There
beer
we
was with
go.
you at Shelton Brothers Festival, just hovering around that keg instead of talking to anyone.
Yes. Well, it was. We made the right choice. We made the right choice.
Yeah, a bunch
Which
of
category
losers
does
in
this
that
cover?
room.
Just normal English bitter?
English bitter.
All right.
Man, that was also on my list. That's two you took.
That
from me.
style or that beer?
So, okay.
That beer.
Cool.
That's what I mean. That's the best example of it I've ever had.
It's a very.
Timothy
in the
Taylor
States, I don't know
Landlord
if you
is
could-
also
I will say-
pretty good.
I will say I have tried to get that beer into the bottle shop many times, and for some reason, we're not able to get it. So,
It's true. We may have had some emails going out today about that subject.
so it's on to me. I think I got a solid, slightly tart saison with fruit in it. I got a hoppy beer. I got a lager. I think it's need something dark and drinkable.
Maybe with some cinnamon toast crunch in it.
Oh man, that'd be good. But
Nutty
but
Buddies?
for some reason, so this brewery,
Dunkaroos.
I'll say unfortunately, this brewery is actually losing their spot soon. So they hopefully will open up
Whoa.
a new spot. I'm gonna go with an English dark mild, one of my favorite styles, and it is Machine House Dark Mild.
Got it.
You
Machine
murderer.
House.
You murderer.
Was that on your list?
Yes.
It was my next pick.
That
No,
beer
that's-
is
This is insane.
So-
the
Here's
next
the thing.
pick was going to be a dark mild.
no. I will. We'll
The
we'll
only
pause.
podcast where this could ever happen.
We'll pause for 30 seconds. This is a brewery that primarily puts out 500 ml bottles or bag in boxes of English milds.
Yeah.
And that is what they do for consumers.
Where are they? I don't even
Seattle.
Yeah, they're the people that do March Mildness.
know. No,
Yeah.
that's Forest and Maine.
No, Machine
No,
House.
Machine House does.
They do?
Yeah.
Wow. What a time to be alive.
But they just are having to move recently, so hopefully they'll find a new spot.
man.
But I will say, their English style beers I've had from them have been phenomenal.
Awesome.
Absolutely, they're one of the few American breweries that are I wish I could get them in Chicago.
Oh,
Cool.
man. Well, it's funny. I was going to select next a different English dark mild, and this is another one of those beer advocate quirks. Off Color Mishka is an English.
I was
dark
debating on
mild.
that.
That's bull. That's bull. That's Russian Imperial Stout.
It's a surf stout.
Yeah.
What is a surf stout if not a mild, a dark one?
It was a dark mild.
It's tough.
I was legitimately I was a toss up between Machine
Man,
House and
I'm absolutely crestfallen.
Wow.
tell.
Wow. You can the vibrancy's been sucked out of the room.
Okay, can we? I need to verify. I need to verify something. Do we still have Russian Imperial Stout on the off?
Russian Imperial Stout?
Russian Imperial
Yeah,
Stout.
American
Yes.
American
Still
Imperial
available.
Stouts off the board. Irish
Okay.
dry stouts off the board.
All right. So for my dark ale slot,
Stop being a little bitch and pick already.
Whoa!
Wow.
Chill
We're gonna have to beep that
geez,
out.
The language.
Auto pick getting beeped. Not cool. It's.
This is a family
she said
program.
beach.
You're right.
All right, so I will stall because I have two in a row now, right? So I'm going to stall momentarily. But for my very next pick, it is a Czech dark lager, which has not been selected yet, and it is
Czech Pills, Czech Pale Lager, which are very different.
yeah. And now
now
it's a
here we are.
Czech
Czech,
dark
please.
Czech dark lager. I think we all know this in the room. It's OEC Brewing. It's Knock.
Yes.
Yes.
OEC.
Nice.
And you don't stop. And the backup for that, obviously, Dovetail Czech Dark Lager, another incredible Czech
So you're
dark
drafting
lager.
2 beers in one spot?
No, because I can't. Well, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I've done. I don't know how rules work, so I chose 2 beers for every beer style that I was going to select,
Nice.
as if like, well, if someone takes this one, I can also not have the other one. Okay, so I've got my dark lager. It's time for a dark ale. So many options.
You're just in the dark ale category,
Ew.
scrolling around right now.
Well, I'm looking at all
You
of
see
my
pastrami
all my-
on rye
I'm
from Hyperx in
oh
there? Is
my
that what you
goodness. So English dark mild gone. Well, we still have foreign export stout, Russian imperial stout, American porter still on the list, English brown ale, American brown ale.
Quad,
I'm you know what?
Flanders.
You know what? You know what? Russian imperial stout. My selection is going to be Destroysa Black Albert.
Ooh, wow. Good one. That is great.
It's so
great
it's
selection.
so good, and what makes it so much better is that the beer label hasn't changed in decades, so it's like a Magic Eye poster. So sick.
It's like a photocopy of a photocopy of a Magic Eye poster.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what gives it its charm,
That's awesome.
and it's also it's just so good. It's one of those things that people need to drink more.
It's a unique, beautiful, weird beer.
Absolutely.
So, I think all my beers so far have been pretty easy drinking. I need to crank it up a little bit. And I'm thinking, I need to also bring it back to Chicago because I don't have anything Chicagoland. I feel like I'm like lacking here.
Everyone's listening and they're very mad at you. Like, this is why you don't buy our beer.
To heck with this place we live in.
So I figure I'm going to go all the way to 11. We're going to go with an English barley wine. So we're going to cross that one off right there. It's going to be the Double Barrel VSOJ from Revolution Brewing.
Wow, that's a great pick.
Wow, but wait, wasn't that, what kind of style is that?
It's a very special old barley wine.
Oh, it's a barley wine, duh.
Yeah. So it's an English barley wine specifically, not an American.
Yeah, that's
It's not-
definitely
it's
in
not
the
a-
English tradition of double barrel aging. your
Yeah,
barley
yeah, yeah.
wine.
It's not in the same realm as an American barley wine, such
Actually,
as
Ron Pattinson was on a couple episodes ago, and he was
Yes.
saying they would always double barrel age them in Whistle Pig and then at least one other barrel.
Yeah. I know Ron Pattinson is the
Yes. I do remember that.
arbiter of this, so
Yeah,
I trust him.
Yeah,
I
he-
trust him.
with my life.
He taught me to shut up about Barclay Perkins.
True.
Shut up and jam Barkley. Yeah, easy, yeah.
Okay. Does that mean it's me? All right.
I keep on looking at that thing.
With my next pick, I'm going to go. It's a trend here. I think we're all trying to get the dark styles going. And so we've had American Imperial Stout, we've had Russian Imperial Stout, and we've had English barley wine, right?
And dark mild, if you want to do dark.
And
beers.
dark mild. That's true. That's true. I'm going to go oatmeal stout and go with Velvet Merkin, the barrel-aged version, 7.8% only, which is like
Beautiful.
perfect.
I'm surprised you didn't go
Velvet
with
Merkin. With what?
with
they still call it?
Terrapin.
Wake and bake? Or
No. What was the other? The brown ale that's partially barrel aged.
Oh, yeah, the Tyranina. you
Tyranina,
mean.
that's what I mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rocky's Revenge.
Rocky's Revenge.
Oh, at the Great American at Great Taste, they had something Rocky.
Yeah.
It's 100% of the barrel aged portion
100%
of it.
Rockies.
It was great.
I
Yeah.
bet.
It was really good.
That's one of those like breweries that I wish like that is the only beer I care about them from.
Right.
They do other things that are
Yeah,
good,
but
but like
just like I just want that beer because there's
that
nothing
beer
like
is
it.
so unique and so good.
You know, as an aside, I'm kind of curious as we were kind of digging through all the archives of Beer Advocate. Were there any breweries that you were like, oh yeah, they exist?
Yes, when I was looking up double IPAs, seeing Kern River Citra
Wow.
was like walking into a time machine.
Who was?
It's a Nebraska brewery that we would talk about, and no one ever had it at Pipeworks when we were making Citra Ninja for
who
the
was
first
the
time.
one that did all those Breaking Bad themed
Oh,
Citra?
Death Star is under oatmeal stout, by the way.
If you wanted, but too late. You already chose yours. Well,
I'm happy with mine.
Knee Deep.
Knee
that it?
deep. Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
That's one that I had a pause on where I was like, "This is."
What was it called? Breaking Brew or some dumb name
Yeah.
like
It was.
that?
It was. I mean, it was of that era of real dumb names.
Of that era, yeah, we've definitely left that.
Well, yeah, I think it no. I'll say when they stood out as bad names back then. Now it's just assumed you have a bad name.
right, which is shrug, we're out of names.
I'm surprised that.
Is Eric's auto pick on the clock? Oh my gosh.
Damn,
yeah.
crazy.
We'll see if he can
Hey,
get
Eric.
it. Anyway.
Hey, Eric, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. So
We're waiting.
Was there
waiting
anything
for you.
else? I mean, in the meantime, while it's I guess it's still calculating. It probably got taken for a loop with all these dark picks coming
Yeah,
up.
it's
and heavy,
confused.
strong. We'll see if it makes it under time. I mean, I think it's at a minute now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I don't know.
I hope we choose something good.
If anything, if the past picks are the indication, I think it's pretty
Every
solid.
Every single
choice.
pick from
It made
him has
it-
been.
It made a nice. I was worried if it was going to do all the slushies, but it made a turn. I'm
Yeah,
wondering
it veered
if
off.
it's going to go back to slushies now. It probably will.
You're
I
running low on
can't
time,
imagine.
Eric. I know you're thinking very
Oh
hard.
boy. Okay.
I think I feel.
How much time is left?
I see smoke
33
coming out of the
seconds.
auto
30
draft
seconds. This
bot.
thing is pulling in.
I think it's going to miss. I think it's going to miss the time.
Machine
no.
learning.
Oh no.
Oh no! I'm
Machine
going to have
learning
to run
has
up to the
chess.
podium.
It can
20
solve
seconds left.
chess and go, but it can't solve this.
I don't
What
know.
up?
Oh.
It's your boy Eric's auto pick again. You
Okay.
fools
Hi,
slept
Eric.
on this one.
What's up, Eric?
With my fifth pick, taking microphone Aurea Speedwagon, brewed in collaboration with Hitchhiker Brewing. This an imperial stout brewed with milk, sugar, and conditioned on tons of Oreos and vanilla. Microphone? More like microphone. Drop.
Got it. Okay. Interesting.
Is it microphone drop a beer they do?
I'm sure it's a beer they do.
If it is, it is now.
Wow.
Hi, Mike.
Interesting. Which one's this one? Oreo
think this is
Speedwagon?
an imperial or this is
Oreo
sweet
Speedwagon.
stout,
Huh.
milk stout.
Let's
I
see.
wonder if they got
That sounds like an American Imperial Stout to me.
It does.
That's a double stout.
You might have just got maxed.
It's interesting. I'm reading.
not a milk
I'm
stout.
reading. I'm reading the Untapped description, and it really does say this and Imperial Stout.
This and
This and Imperial Stout.
It's almost like it was copy and pasted.
I was like, that's not right.
This
That's
and-
so grammatically incorrect.
You
Auto
know,
pick.
I live in a glass house on this one, so there's no stones being thrown.
so it can't be chosen though. That's the thing.
It can't.
It
No.
seems like it has been chosen, though. What do we do now?
But it's an imperial stout. It's not a sweet stout. It's not a milk stout.
It's not a sweet stout.
No, look it up. Look it up. You literally had it open.
No, but it goes by.
Is it even on Pure Advocate? Have the brothers decided to add all the
never mind.
microphone
No, it
variants?
looks like it.
It's a sweet
retired.
stout.
Oh, retired, though. When did they retire it? When's the last time they brewed this?
It's hard to. Well,
Let's
let's
look at-
now we got to go to Untapped again.
Let's look at some of the recent check-ins.
Super efficient system.
It was checked in 2 days ago.
Yeah, so it's
We'll
fresh.
count-
It's
we'll
fresh.
count-
It's
we'll
fresh.
count it. We'll
Yeah,
count
yeah,
it.
yeah.
A bunch of people.
2015 reviewed from notes.
Yeah, it looks like someone's got a can of it.
Yeah, so
Still.
it's legit.
A lot of people have been drinking.
I like
the past
watching
couple
Serge
days.
write Oreo Speedwagon on the
Yeah,
the big board.
Oreo Speedwagon.
I'm sure all like the trademarks and
Well, I mean, I think the
licenses.
last. Maybe that's what he's. Maybe that's his theme on this half is going after potential like C and D
IP theft?
threat. Yeah, or
Yeah.
like other food
He's
Man,
products.
that's what it should have been. But
Undervalued food products, so that he can.
Are you saying Oreo is undervalued?
Yeah.
I mean, no one else has drafted it yet. Well, Serge is saying I'm on the clock.
Oh boy.
Damn.
All right, so I got back to back bang bangs. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. We haven't put any sort of lambic on the board yet, so I'm gonna go Mamouche Cantillon.
Ooh.
My personal favorite of
So
the
that'd be
ones
a
I
fruit
can actually
lambic?
get.
It's I believe it's lambic unblended.
I think it's. I couldn't find it, so I. Just,
Is it lambic?
it's just the one I like the most.
A lambic? It's just like lambic, straight up lambic.
Sure.
Oh, it is style fruit lambic.
Fruit
Oh, it's
lambic.
fruit lambic.
Is it elderflower?
It's
All
elderflower.
right. So
Damn.
again,
Fruit lambic.
the brothers sleeping again.
It's a great beer.
It's a great beer, and I figured I didn't want to. We had to get something on the board. I didn't think Nate would. I'm not sure how much he knows about lambic. So
I was surprised that nobody picked Lou Pepe or anything yet.
Well, we
So,
still have an
you know.
entire round.
now-
Well, no,
now
you
you
can't
can't.
anymore.
Well, there's the goozy.
Yeah,
You got
there's
Goozy and the lambic.
Goozy is left.
You got Lambos and Goozes.
That's not where I'm going with my wraparound, though. I am going with Schlenkerla Helles.
Ooh.
wow.
Okay.
Smoked Hellas.
Okay.
It's so good.
It's just
Now,
a Helles.
is this Hellas or smoked?
It's just Helles on.
It's just
beer.
a Hellas?
It's Helles.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Beer Advocate going off right now.
It's not. It's not under Rauch beer.
No, I'm
not
pretty
under
sure it's
smoked beer?
just under. Yeah, it's Helles.
It's under Hellas.
That's insane.
So all you guys who are about to make a run on Helles, sorry.
That is.
it's remarkable.
You're talking
that,
about two people who just got in front of each other's dark mild pick. I think more like Rauch
Well,
beer.
I want to say I got in front of his. So we got Dark Mild and we had the Czech Pale picks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got in front of.
But yeah, I mean, Schlenkerla Helles, a unicorn of a beer.
Unicorn.
I think I've got an incredibly crushable list right now that everyone's jealous of, and you just, if you,
Who's next? Is it back to
You.
Eric?
yes, it
No,
is,
Eric,
it is
Eric.
back to Eric.
Right?
Yeah, it's back to Eric.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right. What will he do? I hope he doesn't take as long this
I
time.
wouldn't take this long. I hope he actually has like an actual pick.
Yeah.
With my last pick, I'm going back to the microphone well with Drippin' So Much Sauce. It's a dry hop double IPA with Citra,
Whoa.
Sabro, and El Dorado hops.
Whoa,
Doubling
whoa,
up on
whoa,
microphone?
Whoa, you
Yeah.
sorry, double IPAs off the board though.
Oh,
I drafted a much inferior double IPA a
glitch
couple
in
rounds
the
ago.
Matrix.
You got to move on to your next one there, Auto Draft Bot. I don't think you can
Yikes.
get away with that.
Yikes. I don't know if does it have another one. I mean, that was the last one.
That's
fine,
insane.
fine,
Oh.
fine.
Huh?
Just give me Barry Weiss.
Barry-
Fuck it.
Oh,
Barry Weiss.
all right.
The New York Times writer?
Barry
letter
Weiss.
journalist Barry Weiss.
Wow.
So he, what brewery makes that?
Let's see.
Do you know Auto
Fine,
Draft Bot?
fine, fine.
What?
Just give me
Yeah, we
Barry
get it.
Weiss.
We get it. We
Yeah.
get it. We get
Fuck
it.
it.
Oh,
Right.
Draft. Come on.
Can you stop swearing? You're
Yeah.
making Serge do a lot of work. So Barry Weiss, the quintessential summer beer of the
Yeah,
Midwest.
Fine, fine,
Oh, wait.
fine.
What?
Just give me Barry Weiss. Fuck it. Lean and Kugel.
Lean and Kugel. Okay.
You know, legendary Lean and Kugel.
Wow. I mean, Eric's list is just so strong.
Just banging top to bottom.
It's true.
Just to round it out with a nice crisp Barry Weiss. Wow.
Crusher. A true crusher.
Have another allergic
Barry Weiss
reaction.
from Leaning Kugel. Is that what DJ Screw was rapping about when
Barry
he was talking
Weiss
about being
from-
on that lean?
Yeah, absolutely leaning Kugel. It's
Lean
a
and
codeine
Kugel,
version
damn.
of Barry Weiss. Maybe that's like is that a new Phantom beer? It's like Sprite. Anyway,
All
probably
right.
shouldn't go down that rabbit hole.
Am I up to my last pick?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. I've got I'm going with a beer to guard with
Oh,
my
wow.
last
Ooh.
pick.
Oh, I know where it's going.
From the brewery to
Scratch Brewing Black Trumpet Beer to Mars.
Guard.
Different
So you went with a beer to
direction.
Mars, not a beer to guard.
It's
But it's a beer to gar, according
it's
to Beer Advocate.
according to
Ooh,
Beer
I
Advocate.
don't even know if that's my favorite beer to guard they make.
Maybe not.
The Chanterelle is
That's a saison.
Yeah.
no, that's a beer to guard.
No, it's a beer. It's a saison.
That's a beer to guard.
I don't know what you're talking about. Beer Advocate knows everything. Okay?
I know it is a beer to guard.
So what the label says can just go F itself.
Yeah,
You can challenge.
that's 100%.
No, I'm not
what the label
challenging
can
your
do.
pick. I'm challenging Beer Advocate on the
Yeah,
Chanterelle
no.
Beer
Has-
de Garde
do-
being
do-
a saison.
Do you think that those brothers are wrong about
Yeah.
this?
I don't think they've looked at the internet.
no, it
in
is a
about
beer de garde.
10 months.
I take it back.
Thank you.
Wait. Oh, no. Chanterelle Saison. Oh, it's just in here multiple times because they're smart.
Oh, so we could draft it twice. We'd have 2 draft
Ooh,
lines as
that's a
beer
loophole
soda
we really didn't
draft it
exploit.
twice.
Yeah.
that's we're missing on that one.
Well, I messed up. Do I have time to go back? I still have 33 seconds. I'm going to go with the Chanterelle Beer de Garde from Scratch Brewing.
No, your hand's off the chess piece. You already said
No,
it.
no.
Get outta here.
I got a,
No,
I
but
got
the
a
other
nod
one-
from the commish.
What?
The commish said I could go.
You're getting weak,
Some
Serge.
insider trading here.
So I'm going Chanterelle Beer de Garde. It said Saison here. When you look it up, look. It says Chanterelle Saison, but I think someone got it wrong.
They might have made a
Chanterelle-
Chanterelle saison.
I,
At some
I don't
point.
think they've ever done that. It's a Beer de Garde.
All right.
Interesting.
But yeah,
The Black
that's
Trumpet
that-
is amazing, though.
Yeah, but the Chanterelle is like
Epic.
insanely delicious beer.
Yeah. So it's on mine. I gotta double check a thing really quick because there's questions about this. So I got a West Ashley Saison tart, apricots, Jack Sabby, which covers my IPA sort of category, my Cohesion 10 Degrees,
What
which is
up?
lager.
It's your
Oh,
boy
what the-
Eric's auto
Hey, what up?
What
with
the
my
hell?
first pick. I'm going
Can I get a
with
pause my
70s
time?
Fourth
Wait,
Parody Brew.
Butt out, Eric.
Shut up, Eric.
Whoa, cut off.
Shut up.
Cut his mic.
I got the Machine Dark mild. I got VSOJ.
yeah, it's still
What the
going.
hell?
It's just talking.
That's fucked up. Shut up. Shut up, Eric. Nobody likes you right now. I don't know. Like I could go 2 directions, I feel like. I'm feeling the fall and winter feeling right here. So I might go with the Lambic normally. But I think I need another dark beer to round it out. Let's do something fun. Something we haven't seen in the US too often, at least in Chicago. What about a foreign export stout?
Thought about this one. You going with Lion?
I'm going with Lion
I
from
almost said it.
Sri Lanka.
Good pick.
Very
A
solid
classic.
pick.
This thing covers like
Yeah.
30% of people that come into a bar in winter.
Yep.
It covers all your Guinness
You're
picks.
right.
It covers all your like anything
I
stout
almost,
related.
I almost went with it.
Lion is one of those
Sorely
beers
missed in the Chicago
sorely
market.
missed.
Yeah.
I have not had it in a long time, and I think about it very often. I would say it's my most like thought about beer that I can't get in Chicago.
Yeah, it's up there.
It is
for
a
me.
casualty of there being so many local breweries where it's like, we have a
Yeah.
stout.
Yeah, but they're not Lion.
They're not lying.
No, they're not lying. They do have a stout. They're not lying.
But
No.
they're not as good as Lion Stout.
My wife literally asked me about Lion Stout like a week ago.
There you go.
I remember when I first found Lion Stout back when it was in bottles and 6-packs. It was like crazy expensive. It was like $17 a 6-pack or something like that. Like some stupid thing like that. And I like made fun of it. And then like I realized like what it
up?
should be.
It's your
Oh,
boy
come
Eric's auto pick again. You fool slept on.
Yeah, you fool did sleep on Lion
Oh
Stout.
boy. I think it's just
It's off the
it's
rails.
off the rails,
Yeah.
I think.
We're gonna have to
Couldn't
have a stern
possibly-
talk with our boy Eric.
Eric cranked up the.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
Interjections.
like, Lion Stout can't be that good. And then eventually I tried. I'm like, nah, it's actually
Really good.
legitimately like
Yeah, it's a
an
great beer.
incredible stout.
It's a great pick.
It is.
Everyone should drink it.
Okay.
All right, Nate, Mr. Irrelevant.
I have the run of the board with everything except for I guess the nation of Sri Lanka now.
Yeah.
Can't get any more Sri Lankan beers.
Sorry.
No more Sri Lankan style stouts for you.
All right, so let me. I've got so many on my list. Okay, so I have 3 pale beers and 1 weird pale beer. The Scratch Basil IPA is the weird pale beer.
You already got that though.
And then Tipo Pills, and
It's not a weird
then
beer, that's
Terrace
right.
Bulba
Yeah, got
for
that.
the pale ale.
Got that. Wow. Okay. Got that.
Has Terrace
So-
Bulb been drafted on every draft
I
we've
think
ever
so.
done?
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
And Edward probably by me.
It's a blue chip. Okay, so dark beers. I've got a dark lager, got the OAC Knock, and then a Russian Imperial Stout destroys a Black Albert. So I think I need another dark beer that's also weird. Okay, so going through my Rolodex of Beer Advocate beers.
Just flipping through hundreds of beers here.
Okay, the style is smoked beer.
Is this going to be an Anchor beer?
The brewery is
Or
Yazoo. I'm talking about a beer named Sue.
I don't
Beer
know.
named Sue.
I don't know if I've ever
Yazoo
had that
Sue.
beer.
Yeah,
Yazoo
Yazoo
Sue.
Sue. That's
Yes.
yeah.
An oldie, a goodie.
I don't even know. This is a beer I don't know anything about.
I think if we were being honest, it would be maybe like a smoked American porter.
Yeah. It's
But
like
the powers
closest
that be call it a smoked beer.
the closest you can get to like a Alaskan porter, kind of in the lower 48. In a
Yeah,
way.
I remember very on in my like early craft beer days, I went to Binny's looking for Alaskan smoked porter.
Yeah.
And they gave me an O'Fallon beer, which was
Wow.
fun.
We literally just got Alaskan smoked porter back in the shop in the past like week after not
Really?
having it for like years.
Man, I still have never had it.
It tastes great still. But that Yazoo, the Sioux, I had it one time. It tastes it's good. It's good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's good. It's good and it's dark and it's weird. So it met all my criteria.
Easy.
Anyone have any honorable mention beers they want to try to sneak on that they either got
Hold on.
their style taken away or
I'm surprised that nobody went for a Zwickel or color beer.
Yeah.
Actually, kinda.
I had Paracelsus
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Heliostat on my.
what are those? Those are pilsners.
Those
No,
are
lager.
Keller Beers Wickel.
Oh, so you just didn't draft them because you don't like them that much,
Yeah, because I took Tipo.
right? He was a good pick.
Yeah,
and
I
Terrace
think.
Boba.
What about you, Auto Draft Bot?
Man, I really wish I could have gotten Michelob Ultra Fruit Pomegranate Raspberry on the board.
Yeah, Eric.
Huh, yeah,
Eric
true,
loves
true,
that
true.
Michelob Ultra for
Drinks it every single
pomegranate
day.
raspberry.
If I
We
had
didn't
like a 10th
choose-
pick.
Every time I'm there, he wants to. Yeah.
Just wants to drink Mick Ultras with fruit pomegranate
Yeah.
raspberry.
He's like, hey, have you had? Yes. I've had the Mick Ultra
yeah,
pomegranate.
it's really good.
You
Eric.
told
We
me
know.
about it last time I was here.
I feel we were kind of lacking on like lagers overall.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think everyone got like their one shoe in for a lager outside of Eric, who doesn't need them because he's above us.
I have two lagers.
I listed 24 lagers on my list in my defense.
But it's like not a single dark lager was chosen out of the beer advocate category.
no porters.
Nothing
well-
from box, nothing from dark ales, nothing from hybrids, nothing from porters.
No hybrid ales were chosen.
Yeah, no beer to champagnes
Hey,
or braggots
What?
or
No
California
one drafted
Commons.
Deus.
But no culture or anything.
Very,
no,
very
only
seriously, I put on my long list at the very bottom of the list the Weinstefaner Sam Adams Infinium because it was literally the worst beer I've ever had.
I will say it shows how these styles are on a downtrend right now. It's a bear market for strong Belgian styles because they have just not been getting a lot of love. Triples and strongs and quads and even doubles and stuff like that. You're just not seeing a lot.
I kind of feel they're assumed always going to be there with some of the classic ones, like whether it be
Right.
Saint Bernardus or Rochefort, etc.
but they end up not getting picked. I think often.
Yeah,
so.
I was torn. For my last pick, I very nearly almost took Allagash White or Chimay White. the
I
triple.
was literally on the edge of Lion Stout or Allagash White, which direction I wanted to go.
Yeah, Allagash White rules. I've been drinking a lot of classic Belgian style beers at bars recently because I go to Hop Leaf so often. But yeah, a lot like Draft Chimay reminds me like, oh yeah, I drank a lot of Chimay in college because it was so good. Actually,
Yeah.
I actually had some amount of good taste back then.
Yeah, specifically at that bar, the Duvel single ferment. You're like, oh, this beer.
yeah.
I forget that this beer is actually really good.
It's funny that people kind of like have been bringing up that beer so often recently, and the funny
Duvel
thing
or
is,
Chimay?
single ferment specifically, because they're actually going to be discontinuing that beer because it doesn't sell. And I've had a lot
Weird.
of people bring that up to me that they like that beer so much. They're replacing with the Duval 666, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So
that one is also good.
6.66
That one is also
ABV.
good.
Yeah.
Those are roughly going to end up being the same beer.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I think it's just a draft placement since they don't do normal Duval on draft.
Also on
US.
my long list, Chimay Green, the 150. It's like
yeah.
a Belgian strong pale ale, like super heavy hopped, noble hops plus secret spices.
Ooh,
But it's awesome.
nice. What about you, Chris? Any honorable mentions that you wish you could have snuck on the board?
Well, I would have loved to have gotten like a West Coast
King
IPA. I would have
Julius.
liked to have gotten a West Coast IPA, but that was I was expecting if I wasn't one or two, I wasn't going to get an IPA.
Well, and this is we're going with the beer advocate list versus like Untapped, where like
You could
they
have just gotten anything.
Every single piece of pie is sliced into 100 different pieces
Exactly.
of pie on Untapped. So, yeah, what would you have picked? Do you like any specific West Coast IPAs that you really like?
Headhunter.
Probably Amalgamator or Headhunter. I don't know if you've heard of those, but
Also, you didn't put did you put a scratch beer on the board at all?
yeah, I did. Chanterelle.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, sorry.
We quarreled
yeah,
about
that's
it.
True.
We had two
True.
scratch beers on the board out of 30.
I'm glad I could talk you into putting the better version of that beer on the board.
Anything else for anyone who wants to say before we get it? I mean, Autobot, anything you want to say, Auto Draft?
As always, it's been an honor to auto pick for your boy, Eric. I've got to go, but if any of your listeners ever have any auto pick needs, please keep me in mind. My rates are
Sales
competitive
pitch.
and I embody my clients so well. Most can never even tell they weren't actually in the draft room. I
What's
bet
that,
you
Eric?
thought I was your boy Eric all along, didn't you? Linenkugel
Uh-oh.
System failure.
Oh, no.
Shutting down.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no, we killed auto draft pie.
We killed Auto Draft.
Why do we have to pour all that pastry stout on her?
Oh, no.
It's one of those Kit Kats and
Which one of us is going to tell our boy
Dunkaroos.
Eric?
Well, I think we'll just tell him she did an admirable job.
It was like he was here the whole
It
time,
was like he was here.
especially with his picks.
In spirit.
Yeah.
Mostly
They're
with the
accurate.
picks.
Yeah.
If I know Eric,
Yeah.
it's that I know every one of those beers is something he has in his fridge
Right
now.
Right now.
He's probably drinking them right now.
Yeah, he's probably got a cuvee of all of them.
Yeah. Especially that berry vice.
So let's go through them then. So we've got, Nate, go through your picks.
Okay, I have the Scratch Basil IPA.
it's late.
Birrifico Italiano, Tipo Pills, Brasserie della Centaurus Bulba, OEC Brewing Knock, Czech Dark Lager, Destroysa Brewing's Russian Imperial Stout
Yeah.
Black Albert, and then a smoked beer from Tennessee, Yazusu.
And who was Max?
Yeah. I have St. Darius West Ashley. I have Jack's Abbey Hopalonis Union. I have Cohesion 10 Degrees. Machine House Dark Mild. Then I got the Double Barrel VSOJ from Revolution. And Lion Stout.
From whoever makes Lion Stout.
I think it's just
I-
Combination of Sri
Lion
Lanka.
Brewing.
The
I think it's
entire
Lion
Sri Lankan
Brewing.
National
It's Lion
Brewing
Brewing. It's
Company.
Lion Brewing, yeah.
I had Focal Banger from The Alchemist. I had Wiseacre's Tiny Bomb. I had Live Oak's Hefeweizen. Coniston's Bluebird Bitter. Firestone Walker's Velvet Merkin, which is a barrel-aged oatmeal stout. And finally, Scratch Chanterelle Beer de Garde, the most legal pick of the draft. And should we go for I would have Auto Draft pick it, but I think it's dead.
Auto Draft already-
It's
yeah,
gone.
dead.
It's
Sorry.
already left
Rip.
it's left the room.
Rest in
I don't know.
piss.
Let me see if I can
Let's
reboot
see.
it.
Reboot it? Oh, okay. Unless you want me to go for Team
I
420
think
North.
I can get a couple of them. Let's see. Is it
Oh.
working? Are you working?
Slushy XXL Red Velvet Cherry
Okay.
Cheesecake. Red Velvet Cherry Cheesecake XXL is conditioned on cherry, vanilla cream, graham cracker, cream cheese, lactose, and red velvet cake mix.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool one pick.
Okay.
I think it was, the second was double blazed milkshake. I can't,
Is that what
Is
it
it-
says?
it's not saying it.
Oh.
But that's what it was.
Okay.
And then I think I got,
Smooch.
can you say the third one?
Smooch?
Is it going to work?
I don't know.
I got to hit it.
Hey,
Go.
Okay, here it goes.
Smooch Blackberry
There it
Pina
is.
Colada, a heavily fruited hard seltzer, loaded with all natural blackberry,
remember that one.
pineapple, coconut,
It's-
and key
it
lime.
is like
Technically
Eric's
a
here.
seltzer,
Yeah.
but with a thick, smoothie-like
This is how
texture.
he talks.
Just like
Yeah.
how he talks.
And then what else? What was after that?
What up? It's
Oh.
your boy Eric's auto pick.
He's
My
back.
fourth
wow.
pick, I'm going with 90s
feel like we've heard
Kid
this
from
before.
Eternity Brewing. An imperial stout brewed with Dunkaroos.
Yes.
Twinkies.
Yes.
Oreos.
Yes.
Nutty Buddy.
Yes.
Cookie Crisp.
Yes.
Pop Tarts.
Yes.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
Can you
Chips
Cookie
Ahoy.
Crisp
Yes.
Graham
and
crackers. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
She's
Mini
slowing down.
muffins, Marshmallows. Kit Kat.
Or be, no,
Swiss
be
I think she's
overloaded.
speeding up.
Oatmeal cream pies, Nesquik, Count Chocula,
Is this vegan friendly?
Butterfingers, Reese's, and Cocoa Pebbles. What up? It's your boy Eric's auto pick again. You
Okay.
full slept on this one. With my fifth pick, taking microphone.
No, you couldn't do
Oreo
this one, though. You
Speedwagon,
couldn't do this.
Brewed in collaboration
No,
you
with
could,
you could, you could.
Brewing. This an
the other one.
imperial stout brewed with milk, sugar, and conditioned on tons of Oreos and vanilla. Microphone? More like microphone. Drop. With my last pick, I'm going back to the microphone well with dripping so much sauce.
This is
It's
the
dry
shenanigans
hop double
pick.
IPA
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Citra, Sabro, and El Dorado hops. Fine. Just give me Berry Weiss. Fuck it. Lean and Kugel.
Lean and Kugel is my favorite.
On that lean and Kugel.
All right.
I got that double cup Lean and Kugel right now.
Okay. Well, thank you, AutoPick, for coming back. And you really do.
Barely alive, to be honest.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Struggling.
Struggle. keep it together. And and who's left then? It's you, Team Cernova.
Yeah, I got Trumer Pills in the first round, Hill Farmstead Edward for the American Pale Ale. Then I took Guinness Irish Dry Stout in the third round, followed by Russian River's Classic Pliny the Elder in the double IPA category. In the fifth round, I got the first lambic on the board with Cantio Mamouche, and I rounded it out with the Schlenkerla Helles.
Very nice. Very nice.
All
We got
right.
some nice boards. Okay.
I think.
Absolute success. I think it's a race for second place, frankly, behind Team 420 North.
Obviously.
Yeah.
he's-
Where can I go to vote for my boy Eric?
Right. It's true.
I'm only voting for Eric.
We'll have a link up at some point. I got to get this darn thing again. Mike always wants me to put the stupid labels, but I'm not doing it this time. I told him last time I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing it. So we'll see.
All right.
But we'll have a link up somewhere, and then we can vote, and maybe we'll have our first two-time champ. I have a feeling Eric's going to win for this one, but we'll see. I don't know. But
where all the 21-year-olds
anything
wanna
you
go.
want to say before we get out of here? Not you, Autobot.
I think Autobot's malfunctioning.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
But
scared, Dave. Please don't, Daisy. Daisy, give me your answer. Do I'm half crazy? All for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
I don't know what's happening. She shut down.
Probably
Eric,
fine.
Eric, calm
I
down,
think
Eric.
she's seen
now I'm
2000
scared.
Simmer.
She's seen 2001: A Space Odyssey one too many times.
Simmer.
All right, guys. Are we out? I think
Yeah,
we are.
let's
All
get
right.
out here.
See ya.
Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again. Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again. Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again.